On top of that, you will see things you couldn't even imagine. I absolutely and sometimes incredibly hot weather. Therefore, I'd advise you to spread these activities over multiple days. This way you won't have to rush, which is the number one thing that might get you in trouble and things to do. Hope this video helps you to see the true beauty of Delhi and get amazed with one of the most incredible cities in the world, with one of the most important structures in the city. India Gate is a war memorial that honors Indian soldiers who gave their lives for the country. It's also the scenery for the Republic Day Parade and Independence Day in India. The gate is not to be confused with Gateway of India, which is located in Mumbai. India Gate is a lot more impressive in real life than it might come off in pictures. Especially if you go for a sunrise, you will get a much more peaceful and incredible view of the monument. You just have to see for yourself how gorgeous it is to watch that big ball of fire slowly light up the sky and rise above India Gate. It's a truly impressive sight. The Red Fort is a red sandstone Mughal fort. It's one of the most famous things to do in Delhi, but also one of the most deceptive. From the outside, it seems massive, but you only truly get a glimpse of the true immensity of the structure by going inside. There are gorgeous gardens, and you can easily get lost here because there's so much to see. So after entering, there's this huge green courtyard. And then there's another building over there. I have no idea what this is, but it does look impressive. Look at all the decorations. It's beautiful. Wow, more buildings. I just want to show you, like, this is 1/4 of the whole. Akshardham Temple is a recently constructed Hindu temple that was completed in 2005. This is one of my favorite sites in Delhi as it's truly an impressive, huge structure with incredible details. You are not allowed to film or shoot pictures inside, but there's a good system for storing your stuff safely. Make sure to stay for the incredible 3D projection show. The show will be in Hindi, but the projections are amazing and the water show is also very fun to see. Another beautiful temple in Delhi is the Lotus Temple. The structure is gorgeous from the outside, but to be honest, the inside is very simple and really focused on meditation. The best sides are from the outside and while you're standing in line outside near the pond surrounding the structure. Definitely also make sure to pay a visit to the Baha'i House of Worship Museum and learn more about the special religion behind this temple. The museum is located on the same grounds as the temple. The Gurudwara Bangla Sahib is the incredible Sikh temple in the city. Sikhism is another very special religion that's worth learning more about. The Gurudwara Bangla Sahib is a temple like you've never seen before. On top of that, the kitchen of the Gurudwara is an incredible place. Each day, they serve thousands of free meals and the meals are all cooked by volunteers. Make sure to take a look in the kitchen, maybe even help out if you want to, and definitely have a yummy langar as the meal is called. It took me many visits to the city before I finally had time to visit Humayun's tomb, but don't make the same mistake I made. It's an absolutely amazing complex and it's said that Taj Mahal is modeled after this beautiful red sandstone tomb. If you arrive at opening time, you will have to only find this in guidebooks, so consider this your insider tip from one of my local friends. A step well is a beautiful structure intended to capture the rainwater for the use of the locals. It's very impressive to see, but also quite high, so mind your step here. Jungle, Lodi Garden will be a beautiful breath of fresh air. It's a gorgeous, huge park in the middle of the city. There are also some beautiful sights and you can just relax here. The fountains are a soothing sight and you can catch your breath in nature. A walking distance from Lodi Garden, you can find Khan Market. This is a more upscale, cool shopping area where you can find all kinds of clothing, jewelry, souvenirs, but also a bookstore and cool restaurants. Make sure to try the cake at the Big Chill Cakery as it's really good. I 10/10 recommend the carrot cake, but any other cake of theirs is more affordable local market. You would be able to find anything and everything at Sarojini Nagar. A lot of modern wear too. You can find a whole new wardrobe here because the prices bring enough cash as most stalls don't accept cards. Another massive attraction and super fun to see. Connaught Place is a more modern looking area with quite some upscale brands, restaurants, coffee shops, and bars. I'm not a huge fan of CP, as the locals like to call it, as it's the prime attraction for beggars and scammers. I also talk more about this and the biggest mistakes not to make in Delhi video. However, there's one particular bookshop which also has a very cute cafe that I definitely recommend visiting. If you like books, you'll love the ambiance and cool looks of this shop. Right about now, locals will start to curse me as Paharganj is a very poor area and close to the infamous Delhi red light district. It's very popular with backpackers as it offers extremely cheap restaurants and accommodation. Most people who get scammed or experience bad things in Delhi experience them in Paharganj, which is why the locals would rather have you stay away from this area. So why in heaven's name would I recommend this as a top thing to do in Delhi? Well, because it's extremely adventurous. Actually, if you know how to stand your ground, the people are really nice. You can see things you wouldn't see anywhere else, and Paharganj always has something new and exciting to experience. Don't be too nice and naive, but also don't judge people just based on how little they own. Paharganj is a great place to experience the humbleness and kindness of people who have the least in the city. Call it pop. I recommend you to visit Paharganj and spend some time here. I hope this guide on Delhi top things to do helps you navigate the city easier and have a great time.